stop this wind. Oh my gosh. Wait, no, come here, let me help a brother out because you're all...
Discombobulated.
Yeah, hold on a minute. Okay, look at me so that I can know. Okay, I guess you're good. I went to bed excited, I woke up excited. I'm Arielle Kebbel from John Tucker Must Die or Midnight Texas, Ballers. But I have no idea if Tyler's gonna recognize me. This is Lexi, and this is my manager. Also, my dad is joining, so I'm happy they're here with me today. It feels divine. I'm a huge fan of the show, huge. So to be here and experience it myself, I'm over the moon. Right, and we are here, Tyler. I have my objects for him.
So much coming through that I don't even know where to begin, so I'm a little nervous. Hello.
Hi, give me a hug.
Oh, it's great to meet you. When the door opened, I could tell that my client was very open. She had a sensitivity around her that was probably emotional and spiritual. You're having a good day?
Yes, because you're here.
There was a weird feeling of familiarity. Her energy was almost very similar to mine, and that's how I knew that this was really special. Oh, well, thank you again for having me. I'm happy to be here.
I've been looking forward to it.
I'm so glad because on the way here, one of the most insistent energies I've ever had, ever. So it's crazy. For me, sitting across from you, I have so much coming through.
I brought the specific objects I did today because they're people that I feel around me often and talk to and wanted to know more. And I'm actually praying that people come through for other people here. To me, that's part of the gift. So we'll see who comes through, and the more the merrier. Let's have a spirit party.
I feel like I have to kind of go a certain direction. I think I'll hold onto an object.
Yeah, great.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Isn't it beautiful?
I've held a lot of objects in my time, and this is unique.
That's actually someone who's not passed.
Okay, so I'll just kind of see what we can do. We'll go from there. Let's see what this is. They're just emphasizing, it's weird, I heard quality over quantity. And then they are having me bring up medical procedures that I have to talk about, but then they're putting a pause on this. And for some reason, they're not having me acknowledge getting this done. They're just having me acknowledge waiting.
Okay.
Obviously, if we have to get it done.
This person's going through a lot of struggle.
Right.
So that everything you're saying makes total sense to me.
They're just emphasizing this quality over quantity thing, and then they're having me talk about two things. One, they're bringing me to this area, and they're bringing me to the head for some reason.
Yeah, that both makes sense.
The thing is, this individual is going to deal with difficulty eating, difficulty swallowing, difficulty breathing, because I'm also going to lung, and they're having me talk about this system. I want to make sure this person's getting full nutrients. They're having me talk about a liquid diet. And I need you to know that when this person passes, they're not going to go alone. Someone will be able to be there and take this person, and that this will happen peacefully. But this person's watched over. This person's not alone. So the best thing that can be done with this, I think, is focusing on the quality of life. So that's important.
Thank you. That was obviously that's someone I love dearly. So thank you.
Of course.
And thank you to whoever's watching over them.
Of course. Sometimes those on the other side are just as aware of the stuff that's going on in the here and the now, and that can be helpful too. So
100%. Very helpful.
Absolutely.
It was hard to hear what I did today because that is someone who's still alive. Is a dear, dear friend, and she's going through so much right now. But it also was really beautiful to hear that she's supported beyond us and that she'll be taken care of. Because ultimately, that's what I want for anyone that I love.
Thank you.
Fabulous.
Awesome. All righty.
Thank you.
There's that guy.
Yeah.
And then just figure out where to start here. I'm kind of going back and forth. There's a man and a woman coming through together, and then I feel like we're going to talk about dad's side of family. Do you have any J female names in family?
J?
Any J female names that you can think of, not male? Like any gene connections?
Yes.
Okay.
There it is.
My mother's name is Jane.
Oh, gee.
My dad's mom.
Perfect.
Oh my God.
There's a situation that she's having me bring up involving an older male. It's a very kind of sad situation. The person coming through isn't sad, but they are having me talk about not wanting to worry about the way that this went. See that blue object over
Yeah.
there?
What is that?
That's on my dad's side.
Okay.
She brought that? Who is the blue shirt?
She mentioned there may be something that you are not aware of.
That's usually the case.
They are having me talk about, it's just kind of a whole thing where family should have been like notified, in the loop, being fully aware of what was happening exactly as
Sure.
it was.
I wonder if that blue shirt was my Uncle Oscar's. We found out that he was not being cared for. And I took care of him 24 hours a day for the last 5 months of his life.
But there's a feeling of like I'm free of this, and I don't want there to be any guilt around this.
The message totally makes sense. It's my great uncle Oscar,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
who I was very close to. You know, he was like 90 before he had to go into assisted living.
95.
Oh, give me 1 sec. Okay. Check and see. This might not be related to this, but there's another reference coming in. At the time that this individual dies, though, I feel like I passed away kind of like unexpectedly. And then we kind of heard about their passing in a weird way, and there's like some delays before we were actually able to get there.
That's interesting.
It's not something that I'm aware of,
Right.
but it could also be for someone up there too.
Potentially.
Okay.
It's just kind of like this individual will want family to know I'm okay. I know that I wasn't just left.
You got it, right?
Yeah. And the feeling is like, let this go. It's okay. I'm fine.
Am I allowed to just bring my dad down here?
Yeah, of course.
Talk about divine timing. My dad doesn't live here. He lives in Florida and happened to be here today and able to make it.
This has been a real pleasure.
Thank you so much.
I know that he's never seen a psychic, and I'm pretty sure that he wouldn't have if it weren't for me and Tyler today. So that's magical in and of itself.
It's a lot to take in.
Yes, it was, especially with Uncle Oscar. I was with him in the hospital the week before after he had had a massive heart attack,
Right.
and was there. I slept next to him in a chair for a week. And I, in fact, had gone home and then was called hours later saying that he had passed.
I see.
And so that, you know, I always believed that I would be there to comfort him in his passing. So it was good to hear that.
Good.
Thank you. I think that's the real gift that you can give others is that those who pass on don't pass on with all that. They let that go, and that's, you know, a lesson for us as well. So
My dad's grieved a lot, and I think he's done an amazing job at honoring life and death and working through it. But I had no idea. I had no idea he was carrying around that guilt.
thank you.
He seemed like he was in total acceptance of the information he was given, and that was awesome to see. Yeah, he's like, woo!
Thank you.
Thank you. This has been very special.
Awesome. Wow. Oh, I'm so glad.
I feel grateful, I feel relieved, I feel out of it. I'm like, whoa. And I think more than anything, I'm like, wow, there's so much learning and healing in this work.
I'm so pale. You're so like tan and fabulous. All right.
Oh my God.
I realized where I recognize you from.
Oh,
I realized because I didn't recognize you.
yeah.
The Uninvited, right?
No way.
So you were the sister. That's my favorite movie.
Yes.
Literally favorite horror movie of all time.
Wait. Things changed today for a lot of people, and that's special.